Hey y'all.
What up?
What are you doing?
I'm just on Instagram.
You're on Instagram.
Scrolling.
Mindlessly scrolling.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been doing that a lot lately. Or at least me. I mean, we're working, but like when I'm not working, instead of doing things that are probably a little bit more productive, I've just been mindlessly scrolling on Instagram.
Yeah. I need to get on TikTok for a little bit and play on that. That's what I said I was going to do. But I didn't want to laugh my butt off.
You didn't want to laugh your butt off.
Nah.
Oh.
Actually, I do.
That's usually why I go to TikTok, to laugh my butt off. But I will say TikTok is a little more on the addicting side. I will be on TikTok for hours.
It's easy to get lost in TikTok.
Yeah.
We should shoot to hit 100 more K before we go on another cruise.
100 more K? 100K more? Before we go on another cruise? I'm not sure that's possible, honey.
We could do it. We could do it.
I don't think that gives us enough time. Okay, we can do it. So I guess we're going to start posting on TikTok. So there's your little update for today. Griff and Alyssa are going back to TikTok. That's right. We're going to be on YouTube full time. We're going to be on TikTok full time. Instagram stories. Facebook.
That's all Griff and Alyssa do.
If you got the platform, we're on it. Well, that's not true. That's not true.
I was about to say we got the OnlyFans. Let's go.
I obviously wasn't thinking about that one. I also was not thinking about Snapchat. I'm not on Snapchat. I can't log in. I'm also not on Twitter because I think it's incredibly boring. And I'm sure there are other things out there that I'm unaware of as well because we're getting older. And we're not as hip as we used to be. We're not as hip as we used to be. Anyhow, today was an interesting day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We submitted all our information for the new place to stay. And once we sent all of our information, everything went radio silent.
Well, not exactly. I was in communication with the person that we spoke with prior, But the thing is, today's Saturday, right? And, a leasing office, it's not like they're necessarily sitting around twiddling their thumbs. They have other tours to give. They have other people and residents to help. And so we're not the only people that are probably applying for an apartment there or that need their attention. And like I said, it's a Saturday. So that is kind of the struggle that I'm facing right now is that we chose to apply Saturday morning and nobody's in the office tomorrow because it's a Sunday, which is totally fine because they shouldn't have to be in the office tomorrow. But that means we have to wait until Monday to get some sort of answer and make sure that we had all the documents.
Yeah.
Because that was the big thing. Like we went over on the phone what exactly we had to give them and she said that it would be okay, but you never know. Sometimes you miss something because, like I said, our business is a little bit different than just pulling up a W-2 and saying, here you go, or a letter from an employer that says, here, you make this much money, and that's really all you need.
Right.
So she was having trouble accessing the documents that I sent over earlier, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because she said they were in a Google Drive, and they weren't. I uploaded them as PDF, but she somehow needed access to them. So that was interesting. So then I just sent her a Google Drive, giving her permission to see all that stuff because I figured that was going to be the easiest way.
Yeah, that was a pretty clutch idea.
Yeah. What, are you okay over there?
Allergies.
It's like rubbing his eyes and like shaking the bed. And oh, goodness. Prayers up that all goes well and that we stay calm for the next 36 hours.
36 hours.
Yeah, because it's 10 o'clock now.
Yeah. And
so we have to go all through tomorrow probably, and then the next morning they don't open until 10.
Right.
So.
Oh boy, this is the process that it's just the beginning, guys. I have so many things planned for you all if we get this place.
Whichever one we chose.
Yeah.
And I'm not telling you until we know for sure because I don't want to, get my hopes up, right? Of course, I can be very positive and very hopeful, and I am. I think everything's going to be okay. I just don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get your hopes up and be like, oh, well, that's not it. And then we have to go find another place. And even if we do have to go find another place, at least you didn't know which one we picked. Oh, brother. So we've been struggling with that a little bit today, just like being anxious and deciding whether or not we should start packing up the room, which we need to anyway. But for some reason, I just can't bring myself to do it unless I know for sure that I'm going to be able to sign on that dotted line sooner than later. So dealing with that, and then dealing with some mean comments on YouTube today. I feel like it doesn't have to be addressed, but I'll say this. We've been doing YouTube. We've been on social media now for about 4, almost 5 years. And if people would have said stuff like that a couple years ago, it would have bothered me a lot more than it does now, for obvious reasons. Like, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get used to, and you kind of grow as a person, and you feel more comfortable with yourself and whatever. But a lot of times nowadays, I just kind of let it go. Like, it bothers me in the moment, but I usually don't respond, or I let him respond. But in this case, I felt like this person needed to get the smoke. And I felt okay about doing it because he didn't stop me. So usually when he stops me, he's like, okay, well, that you shouldn't do that in this case. But no.
Yeah, you let him make it on some.
Right. But he's like, did you give him to smoke? I said, I gave him to smoke.
I gave him to smoke.
And then I put it on Instagram because, y'all, this is a public profile. They decided to make a public comment on our public page. And, I mean, that's not my fault that they chose to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share an example and make a lesson out of this comment. And I shared it on my Instagram because I thought it was rude and inappropriate for somebody to say that about anybody.
It was. Yeah. To insult you and say that I'm not watching your stuff because of the way you look. It's not a kind thing to say.
It's not. And so I'm just going to go out on a limb that she doesn't watch this channel because my makeup is never done and my hair looks like a hot mess. So she only watches, I guess, Griff and Alyssa when I look nice. So that was extremely rude. And I'm not saying that any of y'all watching this would ever say something like that to anyone. But I feel like, just in case, if you are thinking it, don't say it. And if you're thinking it, check your heart. Hashtag check your heart. You need some more grace and y'all need Jesus. That's all I gotta say, because that is something that is incredibly rude and hurtful to other people. So don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Also, if I would have made this video after I saw that comment, like immediately after, I probably would have done a lot more yelling. So I'm glad that I waited a couple hours to like calm myself down, because I would have been a little more.
Oh, so you had saw the comment a long time ago?
But at this point?
Yeah.
That we're making this video? Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was a couple hours ago. Were you not standing there with me? I showed it to you.
Oh, I thought you had read it prior to that.
No. I read it prior to making this video right now.
I see.
Yeah.
Same page, Griff, now.
Same page, Griff. That is where we're at. I don't mean to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. I saw some of those comments about the apartment complex. They're like, don't leave us hanging. You gotta let us know. I'm really sorry. We will eventually share with you, hopefully, where we live. Like the new digs, and
the new digs.
You'll see it in our videos, and it's gonna be cool. I'll do a little move-in vlog.
And the new pigs. We've adopted 2 little piggies. 2 little oinkies.
No, if we're going to adopt any other animal, it's going to be a monkey.
2 little oinkies.
It's going to be a monkey. So yeah, we'll have plenty of fun content once we can take a sigh of relief and move in like crazy people. That's what we got today.
That's what we got. It's not a bad day.
Do we have any other updates? Any other things that happened today?
I don't really think so. So we need to go grocery shopping, so maybe we'll take them on a grocery shopping haul tomorrow.
It's probably a good idea, because we are out of food. We went to Chick-fil-A for dinner.
It was good.
It was good. I had chicken 3 meals in a row, though, and I
need protein.
Well, I need protein, but I need, like, something else. My belly is hurting because I haven't really had chicken like that for months.
Your belly is hurting. Your belly. You were like, your belly's going to hurt tomorrow. I feel good. Because I had ooey gooey butter cake. Like a champ.
Like a champ.
Like a little champ.
Your stomach didn't hurt at all today? Okay, well, my belly hurts, and it's not from the ice cream. It's from the chicken.
I love you.
I love you, too. Oh boy. Okay, so tomorrow is Sunday. If we find any information out about the apartment, we'll let you know. If you don't hear it in tomorrow's video, that means we know nothing. and we just gotta have to wait another day. But what else are we gonna do tomorrow? Anything?
Tomorrow we're gonna go grocery shopping. We might go for a run, do a little bit of exercise. I don't know. I need to shoot and edit a video tomorrow, but kind of want to make it a little bit easy for the next 2 days because I've just been wearing myself out, and we'll figure it out. We'll see if the house is free for me to edit. And
that's also fair.
So.
Regarding the run, our race is in like 2 weeks. And I still haven't run more than like 4.25 miles.
It's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck really bad. But I will say there's the thing, I checked the course because it's out now for our race. And I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it's going to help me want to run more. Because the first half, I didn't show you. The first half is like mainly on the road, which kind of is unfortunate. But at least I'll be getting into the rhythm of the run. The first half is obviously a 5K. I've run 5Ks so many times the past couple of months. I feel really confident that I can run a decent 5K. Right. The second half looks really cool. And I've run part of that course already at Disney. So it looks like it comes into Epcot around, and right as you go, you know where the Skyliner entrance is? You go out the Skyliner entrance, you go around the lake where the boardwalk is. So that's where I ran when you had to go and leave and take your meeting. I ran around there, so I'm familiar with how that feels. Run around the lake, come back into Epcot, around Epcot, and I think finish in the parking lot.
Got it.
So it's cool because the second half, which in my mind is going to be harder, I feel like that's going to, you'll see more. And so I'm going to want to run more, I guess. And even if we do want to take a break, I know that I think they have like characters and all that kind of stuff along the way. So it's not going to be, I don't think, as bad as I think it would be, if that makes sense. So, but I still should run before we do that in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm done talking your ear off. We're going to go to bed because church in the morning, and please subscribe if you're new.
And ta-ta for now.
Bye. How's it going today? I don't know why I was making this video. So I'm going to turn off the camera and start over again. I was in That sounds very painful. Anyhow.
From the chicken in the belly.